You are joining me from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or here on YouTube. I'm so glad that you guys are joining me. Like, I don't know how long this reading is going to be.
Come one, come all. I'm witchy Sabrina. Come with me into a land far away. Sabrina, let's play.
Your person is like enjoying the direction that they're headed in. They tried. They're like, I tried. I tried to be happy. I really, really tried. I went towards my dreams and I tried to love it. I thought that it would make me happy and I was going to be so happy, but it didn't. Something is still fucking missing from me. Something big. And we have this one in reverse. I don't know what it is. This is my eyes are open in the reverse. I'm watching you, but in this one, it's like, I don't know what it is. Something is still missing, and I didn't see what it was. Like, I know what it is now, motherfucker, but I didn't know then what the hell it was. Like, I didn't know I was going to be missing something. Tell me more, tell me more. Greece might be significant. We have this guy here, King of Wands. Look at the eyes on this. Like, I know that it's not a face, but like, I totally see an anime face right here. My son loves anime. I just bought him like 3 anime shirts. But isn't that weird? It's like, I feel like they weren't watching you. They were trying to forget about you. They're like, I'm going towards my dreams. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. And now they're like, but I didn't see that you were my dreams. I didn't see it. I thought I was going towards my purpose in life. And now that I've conquered that, I feel like they've conquered something. If they wanted to get that dream job, they got it. If they wanted to get that education, they got it. Or whatever. They've learned a lesson of some sort. And now they realize that their life purpose really wasn't what they thought it was. Enjoying this phase, 3 of Wands. They're like, I thought I would be happy now, but I'm not. It's like that song by Billie Eilish. But it's that song, Everything I Ever Wanted. She's like, I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. It's not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare. I thought this was what I wanted, but it might have been a motherfucking nightmare. 5 of Cups in reverse. I didn't think I would regret leaving you as much as I did. I didn't think I would regret my decisions as much as I do. I thought that was the job for me, but it wasn't. I thought that was the person for me, but it wasn't. I thought this is what I wanted. I wanted XYZ. And I'm hearing, be careful what you wish for. You might just receive what you get. And I'm hearing, what is that? My son and I used to watch it. Connor, what's that show with Rumpelstiltskin? Once Upon a Time. Yeah, and he's like, every wish comes with a price. You want this wish, you must lose something. And now the masculine's like, oh my God, every wish comes with a price. Wow. You had to lose this person. This person had to lose you for them to realize that you were what they wanted. Every wish comes with a price. I wished for these things and I didn't appreciate you. So God said, fine, I'll take back my jewels that I gave you and I'll give you this fool's gold that you would like. I'll just hold on to these diamonds. And if you ever are worthy of them again, you may get them back. But it's highly unlikely. And I'm hearing like an evil laugh, like Rumpelstiltskin. Had you guys ever seen that Once Upon a Time? Oh, it's beautiful. There might be a message in there for you. It's like Snow White and the Prince and Rumpelstiltskin. He was my favorite character, I think, Rumpelstiltskin. Like, they need a fucking tarot deck or an oracle deck or both. Disney needs to do a Once Upon a Time tarot deck. And if they make it, please leave me a comment and tell me, because I need to get my ass on Amazon and get it, because I need to have it, because it's awesome. Okay. So The next card is Six of Pentacles, improving myself. So right now, my son, the one that doesn't have COVID, he's at my mom's house and he's trying to call my other son on Facebook, but my son is outside. And so it's just ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. And I feel like the masculine, his guides have been telling him all along, you're going the wrong way. Like a ringing's going off. You're going the wrong way. Hello. Improving myself. You think that you're doing good, but really you're not. You're not doing any good for yourself or for others. You're going the wrong fucking way. And they're starting to see it. They're starting to feel it. They're starting to hear it. They're starting to understand that they are going the wrong fucking direction. Because the universe is like, no, you're going the wrong fucking way. No, you're going the wrong effing way. No, you're going the wrong way. Bottom of the deck, masking. We don't have to pretend anymore. Wow, guys. And this isn't even, like, this is another card from another deck. Like, it was divinely guided. Erotic activation, Mystic Moon Oracles. Yeah. Her sexual deck. I love it. It's beautiful. It's wonderful, but none of y'all get to see it. Do you know why? Because she can only use it on her extended because she could get in trouble, and that's stupid. YouTube, there's no nudity in this card. My sex deck has no nudity either, but yet we can watch little girls dance around in their underpants for perverts to masturbate to, but this bothers you. This annoys the fuck out of me. It's just like when a mom is sitting breastfeeding and that bothers someone. God gave us breasts to breastfeed our babies. It doesn't bother you when a cow breastfeeds their young. So why in the fucking shit does it bother you when I sit here in the park and breastfeed my fucking baby with the thing that God gave me? My breast milk is better for my baby. It knows exactly how old my baby is. It knows exactly what my baby needs. And as long as I'm eating healthy, it's 20,000 times better than formula. Because look at all of these things saying autism is caused by formula now and Tylenol and all this other stuff. Suing. Let's all sue each other, you know? Anyways, I'm getting off topic. But YouTube, fix your shit. Like, if this isn't okay. Oh, but yet people are okay with sitting on a bench next to a woman wearing a bikini that has a thong in her ass so I can see her bare naked ass, and her top is so small that barely her nipples don't show. But that doesn't bother anyone. What bothers someone is that baby is being fed the way God intended, with the things that God intended them for. News flash. God did not make breasts for men to look at or to play with. Okay? That's just a perk of having the breasts. But literally, he made them to feed the baby. And if you want to shame someone for doing something, like, they're going to shame you if you use formula. They're going to shame you if you breastfeed. Like, don't do it this way. Don't do it that way. They're going to shame you. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And I'm having fucking deja vu right now. This reading is meant to hit somebody. It is meant to come to somebody. The universe is saying it's time. You don't have to pretend anymore, masculine. Take off the mask. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So do what makes you fucking happy. If going towards your feminine makes you happy, even though it makes people shame you, you can't make them happy no matter what you do. Look at Britney Spears in her song, oh, my throat's starting to hurt. Oh my God, my ear just popped. My ear just popped. I can hear again. I think. A little bit. I don't know. I fucking hate COVID. But anyways, in her song, it's like, yeah, the universe just keeps calling him. In her song, it's like, God, what am I fucking thinking of? She talks about First, she's too skinny. Then she's too fat. Like, she can't make anybody happy. The girl went nuts and cut off her hair because she was tired of being followed around. And she was like, I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I fucking don't. She didn't have a nervous fucking breakdown. She had an ascension that, fuck you, I'm gonna do whatever I want. You don't want me to cut my hair off right now, so I'm gonna motherfucking do it because it's unexpected. Let's make you fuckers talk. You want to talk about me anyways? Let's make you fuckers talk. You think I did, so I might as well. Wow. This masculine is going to have an awakening where he's like, they think I do it anyway, so I might as fucking well. I fucking give up. I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. So I'm gonna do what the fuck makes me happy. And fuck everybody else. I love myself enough to say, hey, it's time to make my ass happy. It's time to listen to my body. While I've been having this COVID, my house has gotten messy, and it really bothers me because one of my triggers, I was abused. If you don't know that, go to my other channel and talk about so much more about it. And I've told you guys too, but you might be new. If you're new, hey, thanks for coming. And if you are a returning subscriber and you comment and you tell me you love me and all this stuff, and you are so awesome, and I fucking love you. Like Flo, Sage, Ariella, fucking Pretty Boy Keith. I love you guys for all your comments. Mystic Mom, all those others. I'm sorry if I didn't mention you, but I fucking love you guys. I love you. I love your comments. They make my day. But your masculine is kind of at the point where I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, so I might as fucking well. That's what I'm hearing. I might as fucking well. Fuck it. I'm seeing someone trying so hard to play basketball. Maybe basketball's significant, or football, or whatever. But anyways, he's trying so hard not to drop that ball. He's trying so hard to be perfect. But yet he still drops the ball. He still makes mistakes, and he gets screamed at for it. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. So I might as fucking well do what makes me happy. I'm seeing like an ocean with sharks. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I swim with the sharks or not. I'm going to continuously get bit. Fish aren't friends, they're food. So like, these people are sharks, and the masculine's like, don't matter. If I'm swimming with sharks, even if they're nice sometimes I'm their motherfucking food. I feel like somebody might be dealing with a energy vampire. Someone who sucks the life out of you. They're like a spider in a web, and you just like crawl down there, and it's like, oh, oops. Did I step on the wrong space right now? Do you need to explode at me? Go ahead. You're always just a ticking time bomb anyway. I feel like they're dealing with somebody, or they've dealt with someone in the past. If they aren't dealing with this person anymore, it could be that they were dealing with this person, and now, like, they're just tired of getting bit. They're tired of getting, they're tired of being played with. And I try to spread the awareness that if you are in a toxic relationship, it does not have to be abusive. It does not, like physically abusive. It does not have to be like that. It could be he's an alcoholic and he's mean to you sometimes, but he's nice to you sometimes. Or he has psychosis, he's nice to me sometimes. Or she takes medication and she's mean to me because she's on medication and she's sick, but she's nice to me sometimes. That's a toxic relationship. If you feel like sometimes you're being attacked, that's a toxic relationship. I talk more about this on my other channel. But when you leave that toxic relationship, you are addicted to this person. When they give you bits of love, it's like giving you a hit of cocaine every now and again. You become addicted to that hit of love. You get dopamine. Literally, you get dopamine from the little bits of love. So it's like a hit of cocaine, and you just don't know because you're not putting anything into your body. So when you get that little bit of love, that dopamine hit, that high, it's really good. That's why they say when it's really good, Oh, it's really, really good. But when it's bad, oh my God, it's really fucking bad. That's why. Because that's your hit of fucking dopamine. They hook ya with that shit. And then you're addicted to them. And it's like, I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I want them out of my life. I can't stand this anymore. Get rid of them. I hate them. Then you're like, no, give them back. Give them back. Give them back. I need them. I love them. That's why it's an addiction. So when you leave this person, you will have to have withdrawal. You will have to detox. Just like an alcoholic or any drug addicted person, you will have to have detox, period. You will have to have withdrawal, period. What helped me is I got the medicine, Healthy, Happy, Hippie. I'll link it down below on Amazon, but that shit really fucking helps. And they have one for anxiety too. So you take the Happy, Healthy, Hippie, whatever, okay? I'll link it down below. But you take that, every day, just like a normal prescription pill, but it is all herbs and there's no side effects except for feeling fucking happy. Okay. And then they have this other one. I forget what it's called. Be Grounded or something. And that one, if you're having an anxiety or a panic attack, you can take that one and it will take away your panic attack within 30 minutes. It really works. And you can also, they do have Delta 8 gummies. I wouldn't suggest smoking the shit because it's bad for your lungs, but the gummies can help with anxiety as well. Okay. Okay, my lovelies. So I hope that this reading helped you. Spirit saying no. We need to get some message from the masculine to the feminine. Okay. So Spirit, they always do this to me. Like I try to leave and they won't let me. We're going to get a message from your masculine to you, feminine. What does he want to say with my runner deck? What's really going down in Connection Town runner deck? I ghosted you while you were still around. I'm sorry. I wish I wasn't such a coward. I wish I didn't hide every time I seen you. I didn't realize that it would hurt me to just know that it's still... Okay, hurt me too. Just know that it haunts me. I hurt myself by hurting you. And please don't mind my nails, okay? See, weren't we just saying that? It still haunts him. Like... Maybe if you do go around him, he hides from you or he pretends he doesn't see you. I feel like it's because he's gives himself reasons not to. Like, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. But I'm hearing the bet is higher on his side. There's more to lose on his side. Like, if I go with you, there's so much to gain. But there's also so much to lose, like money. Maybe he's afraid of losing his children or whatever. There's all of these stakes. I would be happy, but maybe it would hurt somebody else. I'm picking that up too. What if it hurt my children? Well, if your relationship is toxic and they're an energy vampire, let me tell you, my children are happier watching me be happy. They were miserable. And your children aren't just watching you be happy, be abused, okay? They're abused too. Even if it's just keeping their fucking mouth shut, they're abused too. They're fighting a demon as well because of that person's energy. Your energy does not go with that person's energy, and it doesn't go with your children's either. Like the energy of you guys fighting, they feel it. They see it. They know it's happening. And they are learning. And they are fighting their own demons. You may not think that they are, but they are. They're fighting with you. I was not in hell by myself, and my children were not in hell by their self. We were there together. We lived with the devil ourselves together. And we handled it as a team. And when I needed to step in and lure him away because he was getting too rough with the kids, or he was screaming at him a lot, and I thought maybe he was going to try and hit him, That's when mommy would step in. Mama bear would step in and she'd be like, baby, you so sexy. Oh, it's too bad right now you're yelling at the kids. Maybe it'd be more fun if they would like go outside and play while we, hang out. And of course, that trumped yelling at the kids, getting supply from the kids. Having sex was way better supply. Like that fed his itch a lot better. So my son confronted me about this the other day, actually. He's like, Mom, why would you get turned on? Like, he didn't know what that was back then, but now he does. And he put two and two together. He's like, Mom, why would you get turned on every time Dad was yelling at us? He's like, did it really make you happy to watch him yell at us? And I said, oh, my baby. Mama did not get turned on. Mama got angry. And Mama took it upon herself to get your father to get away from you. And I'm sorry that you felt that it looked like that, but it really wasn't. You saw it differently, just like the masculine seen you differently. He's seen it the wrong way. He might still see it the wrong way. Or he doesn't put all the puzzle pieces together. Or he doesn't have everything. Like his intuition is awakening, but it's not fully awake. That's what I'm picking up. But he's starting to. And he's like, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. So fuck it. Fuck it. Look at this. Yeah. I'm tired of living a life where I have to have three faces. Where I feel like I'm fucking crazy. Look, I'm in this nut jacket thing, not nut jacket, straight jacket. I'm fucking nuts. My intuition is awakening. Look at the eye between the eyes. All of our faces are becoming one. Weird. And our third eye is awakening. I feel like I'm going nuts because when you are awakening and you are healing wounds, you actually get told you're having a nervous breakdown like Britney Spears or my mom, and then you end up in the mental institution or on drugs. But really, it's just your body's going into an awakening and it wants to be healed. And once it does, the three faces will become one. Your face is being pulled in many of different directions. We are all crazy here. Why am I hearing that from Alice in Wonderland? We're going to have to use that duck. He wants you to know you are not crazy. Our connection is real. No, masculine, this is for you. Because feminine already knows your connection is real. Gross. I have dirt under my nails. Actually, I think it's chocolate from Lincoln. I was tickling him and he had chocolate on him. Anyway, you are not crazy, masculine. Your guides are guiding you. There is no such thing as coincidence. Your connection with this feminine is real. And we know you feel crazy. But it's okay to feel crazy sometimes. The best of us are crazy. The rest of us live in a box. Holy fuck, isn't that awesome? I should put it on a shirt. The best of us are crazy. The rest of us are a jack in the box. Which one are you? Oh my God, I love it. Isn't it awesome? Like, that's my new quote. Y'all, use it, share it. And don't forget to show me loves because I love you guys. I do. I love you. I've missed you guys while I've had stupid COVID. And check out my other channel because I'm going to put up a video of the things that worked for us, the things I did and the things that worked for us. I don't know what all worked for us because obviously we didn't die. At one point I thought, oh my God, I'm really close. Like I literally made a video for my mom for if I passed away. That way it was on my phone and she could find it, talking about personal things and what I wanted done with my stuff. Like literally, I thought I was going to die because I was coughing so hard. And I know a lot of people have died from COVID. So I'm going to put on there everything that we did and the shit that worked, and the shit that didn't, well, we did it anyways, And I also talk a lot because I was bored and I couldn't do readings because, well, I didn't want to use all my energy, Give me an Alice in Wonderland card, spirits. Give me an Alice in Wonderland card. Keep your temper. That's what Cheshire Cat says. Keep your temper, Alice. Somebody might need to watch Alice in Wonderland. I'm just saying. Isn't there like a three-faced guy on that? Maybe not. Keep your temper. I feel like this masculine has written letters. Letters. This feminine, maybe too. They've written letters. Like they have little notebooks full of letters for each other. And when they come together, they're like going to give each other these letters. Or it could be they've sent you a text message, or they've written them out, or they have them written on, Microsoft Word. They've written them all out, how it's going to sound. But when it comes down to it, they're too afraid to hit send. Because what might you think? Don't allow anger to rule you. That's weird. I couldn't see it, and then now I do. Masculine, you are letting anger rule you. Maybe you're not angry. You're like, no, I'm not the angry one. I'm not the angry one. So this person has probably been so mean to you that when you snapped, it made you look like the bad person. And then they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you did this. Like I talk about this on my other channel a lot. But don't let anger rule you. Maybe you're afraid that these people are going to be angry with you. It doesn't have to be that you are angry. But just because something happened when this person was, tormenting you, you can only poke the dog for so long before it bites back, And then it's the dog's fault because the dog bit you. Yet the dog was growling at you and telling you no all along. So for somebody, that's a message. For another person, a message is, don't let their anger scare you. They give you a lot of threats, but I'm hearing these are empty threats. If you leave me, I'll do X, Y, Z. And those are actually things that are not going to happen. They are just things that they use to scare you because it puts you not only, when you go into fight, okay, we have survival mode. We have fight, flight, freeze, fawn, or flop. Fighting is where you're going to fight back. They've poked you too long and now you're going to snap back because you have no motherfucking choice. And they're going to use that shit against you. So once you're done fighting, you're going to run away because you're afraid of the reaction. I don't feel like it's you go into one. I feel like you go into all of them. At least in my situation. So you run away and you try to hide because you're afraid of their fucking reaction. Like, oh, I'm going to go in the bedroom, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to talk about it right now. And then once they come back and they're like, oh my God, look at how you acted. I got it on recording. I can't believe that you did that. Blah, 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 blah. You ever act like that again, I'm going to leave you. And I'm going to take the kids. And I'm going to take the money. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that. Then you freeze. You don't know what to do. You're in shock. Fuck. So you fawn. You do everything this person wants you to. You try your damnedest to make them happy. They say mean things to you. They poke you and poke you and poke you. But you just brush it off. You flop. You brush it off. Until again, they fuck with you so much. And then it goes from them giving you little bits of love to barely ever. And you're really craving that hit of love. So you're already withdrawing. And as you're withdrawing, they're poking you. Oh, no, poke, 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 poke. So as they're poking you, waiting for you to explode, you're also going through withdrawal because they are giving you no bits of love at all at this point. Then you explode. Just like if you were to poke a bear that is fucking, going through alcohol withdrawal. They are mean and angry. Even if they want to quit drinking or whatever, they are mean and they are angry because they are withdrawing. It's no fucking different with you, honey. They make you explode so they can use it against you for however long until you get out of hand again. It's just like a dog with a fucking, a zapper collar. I'm going to zap you every time you do something wrong. That way you remember it and you never do it again. Or if you do, every time you get every time that you misbehave, every time that you fuck up, every time that you explode because I'm not giving you any kind of love, I'm being super terrible to you. When you explode, I'm going to use it against you so that you will be a good little boy or girl again for a little while. Same with spankings. You better stop and I'm going to spank you. You might get your children to stop doing something, but it's not because they respect you. It's because they fear you. They fear you until the next outbreak when they, explode. And are you giving them little bits of love here or there? Or are you giving them bits of love every single day, every day long? And if they're bad, are you withholding your bits of love? You're causing your children to be addicted to your little bits of love when you are hateful like that. They may listen. They may pretend to respect you, but really they fear you. They would never act this way for you because they know you would hit them. If a child is misbehaving in front of you, it actually means that they trust you not to hit them. They can let out all their big emotions that they don't know what to do with, that have been bottled up all day or all week or all month or for years. Now they're exploding because they're withdrawing from this bits of love. They're withdrawing and their emotions are coming out. I used to tell myself, and it just clicked to me now, when their dad wasn't home, they were terrible to me. They were mean and evil, and they did the worst, meanest things to me and to each other. But what I didn't understand is that they didn't need discipline. They needed love. Love is all they needed. They needed me to wrap my arms around them and say, I know that it hurt that he spanked you. I know that you're so fucking mad right now. I know that what happened is painful, but I love you anyways. And you can tell me all your feelings. If you want to punch a pillow, you can punch a pillow. I bought my kids a fucking punching bag. It hangs in the front yard, and anytime they're mad, they can go out there and they can punch that motherfucker as hard as they want. I'll tell them, you cannot treat me this way. Because it's not nice to hurt people just because you're hurting. And it doesn't have to be a parent. It can be someone at school. Someone at school might be saying mean things and they're bottling it up and they're taking that shit. Because let's face it, there are cliques at school and they're coming home and they're treating you like shit and you think they hate you. But it's just because they want to release these emotions and they want you to help them take it away because they are not even 30. You cannot rationalize thoughts until you are 30. Hitting your child just tells your child you're not allowed to talk. You're not allowed to have an opinion. And you damn sure are not allowed to trust me with your big emotions and your big feelings. You are not allowed to have outbursts when you are with me. But yet your friends can. Your friends can come and say, oh my God, I'm so fucking mad at so-and-so. But your children can't? Think about it. For somebody, maybe you're too hard on your kids. For somebody, maybe your parents were too hard on you. For somebody, it could be fucking kids were too hard on you. But when your friends were mean to you a lot of the time and then they'd give you little bits of love, that was narcissistic too. You could have had a narcissistic parent, a narcissistic friends, a narcissistic sister, brother, whatever. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. And you're looking at your kids and you're like, you're a motherfucking narcissist. But are they? Or do they trust you enough to unload their emotions? Sure, they're unloading them in the wrong way because they don't know how. It's like Captain Hook. That movie Captain Hook, when he takes the little boy and the little boy's smashing things. And he's like, you didn't come to my baseball game. And you didn't do this. And you didn't do that. And he's smashing shit. Because he's starting to trust Captain Hook with his big feelings. Because Captain Hook's like, yeah, smash that shit. That'll make you feel better. when his dad was like, stop doing that. You're misbehaving. Somebody watch Captain Hook, the one with Robin Williams, okay? I don't know if they've remade it. But Robin Williams' Hook movie. It might be just Hook. You're too hard on your kids. And you're too hard on yourself. You got to understand that you and your kids are going through this together. It's not you versus them. They've been hurt too. You can't sit back and heal only your wounds because those babies have been hurt too. They're a victim as well, and they don't understand that yet. And people are like, don't say bad things about the other parent. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say that fucker's a piece of shit and blah, blah, motherfucking blah, but I'm not going to lie for him either. I'm not going to say, yeah, your daddy didn't abandon us. He just had to go save the fucking whales. Your daddy didn't mean to hit us. He just couldn't control his emotions, even though he's over the age of 30. Daddy's such a great person because then that makes them think, we can trust daddy. You're the leader. If you say trust daddy, we're going to trust daddy. You're the fucking leader of the pack. You're the queen of the crop. You're the king of the crop, whatever the fuck. You teach them that. And for somebody, your child may have said to you, so-and-so is touching me in a different way. And you brushed it aside and you're like, don't you ever say something like that about so-and-so. So-and-so loves us. So-and-so would never do such a thing. Face the cold, hard fact that so-and-so did. Your child isn't fucking lying. They're trying to get you to help them. Just like when your child is having big emotions, they're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to get the emotions out. And this is the only way they know how. And if you let your emotions out with violence, that's how they're going to do it. Or if their daddy lets their emotions out with violence, you bet your ass that's how it's going to happen. It just is. They can't express themselves, but they feel safe with you. If they're exploding at you and you're like, why does he love him so much? Why does he treat him so good? He gets all the respect and all the love. It's the fear. They don't feel safe with him or her. They feel safe that they can unleash with you and you will love them anyway. Wow, that's a big message, y'all. That's a big, big message. All right, one more card, Spirit. I'm getting tired and hungry. But yeah, you guys, check out my other thing. There's no card pulling, but I mean, I do talk a lot about my opinions on things, and go ahead and share your opinion on things. We don't have to fight, but a friendly debate is okay. You know, I don't like Joe Biden, but maybe you do. I'm not going to shame you. I don't give a shit, you know. Honestly, I think that we need a younger president, and we need somebody who's suffered. Somebody who's been poor. Somebody who's been through it. Somebody who's had a hard time. Somebody that can give empathy because they know exactly what the fuck it is like. I can give empathy to people who have been abused by their spouse because I know what it's like. I can give empathy to, kids who have been molested because I know what it's like. I've seen it from both fucking sides. We need somebody who's seen it from both sides as our fucking president, who can give us, empathy. And not just as our president. I'm talking our Congress, our Senate. All that shit needs to be wiped out. And we need real people in there. People that can feel for other people. Not people that hurt people. Or people who have had things handed to them their whole life and don't even know what the fuck. They don't know what it's like to struggle, so why the fuck would they care? They can't have empathy for something they don't understand. Wipe them all out in every single country. Get new people in there. Empathetic people. People who have a story. I don't want your motherfucking resume, bitch. I want your fucking story. Tell me what the fuck you've been through. And I'll tell you, you get this fucking job. Give them things. Can you relate to this? My mother has cancer. Or my parent is sick. Yes, I can. My parent has been sick a long time. I can empathize. I've been abused by my husband, my wife, my mom, my dad, whatever the fuck. Can you relate to that? Yeah, the fuck I can. I was bullied in school by the other kids. Can you relate to that? Considering in elementary school I had one fucking friend. Yeah, the fuck I can. And guess what? I had a choice. I started school there, and so I went to junior primary with this black girl and Samantha. We were just the three of us. It was fun. I liked it that way. So it was Kelly, Samantha, and me. And we went to junior primary together. And then I moved away to another, city. Went to school there a couple years, came back to another school in that same town because there was 4 schools in that town. And Kelly was there. Like when I started the school, she might have not been there the first day or whatever. And so I had all these friends. And then Kelly comes and I was so excited. I was like, wow, I get to have all these friends and I get to have Kelly. But it didn't work out that way. Like, they're like, no, if you want to be her friend, you can't be our friend. You have to choose her or us. And she had no friends, guys, because she was black. And this was an all-white school. And I've never been black, but I can sure the fuck relate to this. So I had the choice. I had to choose between my black friend that I loved so very much and these fucking snooty-ass bitches that just wanted me to be a part of their clique. I chose Kelly. I said, well, you know what? I wouldn't want to be friends with someone like you guys anyways. If you judge people so harshly. And Kelly and I were friends. She was my only friend, but I can relate to that. Okay? So that's what you guys need for our Congress, our Senate, and whatever. We need to hear their story and can they relate to certain things? Can you relate to being poor? What about living paycheck to paycheck? What about penny pinching? Can you relate to that? Can you relate to that? Can you relate to that? Someone to control our military. Maybe the president and the Congress shouldn't. Maybe there should be one big person that's president of all the military that, makes decisions. Of course, the president and the Congress obviously have to agree. But he has to know the fucking military. He has to have been in the military. He has to have gone to the fucking war. He has to be the man that can control the fucking war. He can't just be some loser that's never even fucking been in the military. How fair is that? We want his story. Have you ever been in the military? What was it like? Can you tell me your story? Did you watch someone die? Did you suffer and wait for water? Things like that. We need the right people for the fucking job. And maybe it's not the ones with experience that have just been there the whole fucking time because they're familiar. They're easy to manipulate. What the fuck ever. And we need that in every country. I think all Congress, Senates, whatever, in every country, if they don't have empathy, if they haven't had to live it, they should be wiped out, not like killed or anything. But step down, and there should be real people brought in there. That's my fucking opinion. Like I said, guys, y'all see my Fiona? She likes to be with me. Aaron wanted to keep her when we had her. She was from my litter. She was like from my last litter. And she's a Shar-Pei. She's purebred. Baby. Okay, she's not. She's not a baby. But anyway, so Fiona. Hi, Fiona. I named her after Shrek, not Shameless. I seen Shameless afterwards. So good. If you guys want a good show for adults only, check out Shameless. It's so good. But anyway, so Fiona, if you were wondering what it kept picking up probably when I move it, that's Fiona. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Yeah. It's time for you to meet you. Excuse me, so-and-so. Meet you, your higher self, your lovely self, the one that does not allow anxiety to control our being, but the one who loves you, the one who's been here with you this whole time, the one who's always wanted you to choose them. I love you. I'm never going to leave you. I am here with you. I am your higher self. I have taken the abuse with you. It's time for us to love us. If we don't feel like we should clean, then we shouldn't clean. If we feel like we should go jump on the fucking trampoline, we should go do that and fuck what everyone else thinks. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, so fuck everyone else, right? Y'all, when I edit this video, I'm going to, holy shit. I looked at my TV, fucking Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. In that movie, Flit is an inventor. I think his name's Flit. Whatever. The dude's an inventor, and he invents all these inventions. In his whole life, they're like, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. But then he comes to a breakthrough, and he starts making food come down out of the sky or whatever. Like, he finally gets his dream come true. And then once he realizes that that was his dream come true, and he has it, and everybody loves him, and they're like, hey, make me this, and make me this, and make me this. And then there's all this food rotting the fuck away, disgusting, and food getting bigger and bigger, falling from the sky, hitting people in the head. And he's like, oh my God, this isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted. I have to fix this. Masculine, you're the inventor guy. Or maybe it's even feminine. Take it how it resonates. If this message is for you, it's probably for both of you. What you wanted isn't what is meant for you. That's why it's no fun. That's why you don't like it. That's why you're like, but this was my dream come true. And what if I lose it? What if I never get my dream come true back again? Is it really your fucking dream come true, or are you addicted to it? What if you have better things on the horizon that is your dream come true, will make you happy? And fuck everybody else. I'm going towards my motherfucking happiness. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Yeah. Lack. Making the wrong decision. Blocks. You are blocking your own blessings right now. It's time to make the wrongs right. It's time to stop lacking. It's time to go the right direction. It's time. One last message from masculine to feminine, and then I'm going to go. Because seriously, I'm hungry. Oh. I am just not ready yet. Please don't wait for me. I want you to be happy. This person may have told you this. They didn't mean it. They just felt like they were stuck in this circle and they could never get out. They were running in circles. Time is passing by, but they can never get out. Look, this spider. Remember we were channeling a spider? That spider will get me anytime. So just move on and be happy without me. And you're like, I fucking tried. And look at the U-turn sign. The universe is giving you every sign. Turn around. Make a U-turn. I'm hearing, the GPS. When safe to do so, make a U-turn. When safe to do so, make a U-turn. And she's looking at her watch. She's like, God, all this time is passing by. You're both worried about how much time is passing by. She's ready, and you're running. You told her to move on without you, but it really wasn't what you wanted. And you think maybe she did. I hope she did. She deserves to. She deserves to be happy, even if it isn't with me. Like, I feel like he loves you so much. He literally wants you to be happy, even if it isn't with him. But what he doesn't understand is you don't want anyone but him. Never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. You are not living in the now. You are living in yesterday. You're trying to hold on to what you achieved yesterday only because you're afraid to lose it. But what you achieved yesterday, what the hell? My battery's running low. I got to hurry up. So what you achieved yesterday is not what's meant for you tomorrow. That's what I'm getting. It's not your dream come true. You're like the dude who wanted to make food fall from the sky until you realized it was actually a nightmare. Watch Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs with your kids or by yourself. And I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And please comment. Check out my other channel as well, because I'm trying to spread domestic violence, abuse, and child abuse and things like that awareness. Many people don't know they're addicted to toxic people. or a toxic parent. They're literally addicted and they don't know. They just think there's something wrong with them, that they just can't get over this person or get away from them. They think they're stuck in a spider web, and they're not. Anyway, so that's the last message from the guides. My phone is dying. I love you guys. Love, 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 love. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to join my YouTube family and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love you guys.